Well, hello and welcome to the ESK8 UK live show tonight with Dickie, Beaver, and Chappie hiding somewhere there, I believe. Yeah, oh
This
yeah,
is the
down low.
Chappie.
Happy Chappie in
Yes.
Virginia there in the States, and as always, Silent Suki. How you doing today there? You all
Doing
good,
good.
Dickie?
Oh yeah, we're doing real good.
Glad to hear it. Um, so I understand you ride with your dogs. Have you been out riding today?
Yep. Yeah, I've been running with Beaver here for the past 2 years on an E-skate. Chappie started about 5 years ago. We actually started in the one wheel world. And then so he can actually ride a one wheel by himself. Not as good as old Grayson the Pitbull can. But
Mm-hmm.
he does understand how to ride a one wheel by himself. And then we moved over to the e-skate world 3 years ago, about.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, that's seriously impressive. I've seen a little bit of Grayson, as you said, and I was watching some of your Insta before. How does he find the remote control with Skate, or do you do that for him? He rides with you, I guess. I'm joking.
Yeah. But I've always wanted to figure out a way, yeah, for the dogs to almost control the board so they can pick the speed and all that. Um, I think it'd be dangerous with this one because he'd probably be doing 30 as fast as he can at all times. Because
Yeah.
he doesn't like being passed by like e-bikes and things like that. Um,
Oh wow.
he likes to try
Speed.
passing them all the time.
Really likes the speed. Then Beaver.
Oh yeah, he's a speed dog. Chappie, anything over 15, he gets 99. Back up here, Spot. Come on, back up here. No, okay. He gets a little nervous. I call it. He's a one wheel speed type of guy. 15,
Yeah.
17, he's good to go.
Yeah, he's
Okay, come on
cruising,
up.
more of a cruiser.
Yeah, definitely old man cruiser.
Yeah.
Because he is 8, so he's a senior dog now. He's not all about the craziness.
Yeah, it's understandable. Just any riding of the one wheel me board is seriously impressive, isn't it? I wonder if
Yeah,
you could get them into movies, maybe, sort of stunt dogs and all these opportunities.
yeah, it would be fun.
It would be fun, wouldn't it?
Like
Um,
we were talking about buying those green suits that they use, to like make you disappear and edit in, and so we
ah,
can edit it out and make it look like Beaver's riding by himself all the time.
oh yeah, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? So how did it happen the first time? That's what I'm curious about now. Was it something he just did himself, Chappie, or did you encourage him to go on the one wheel?
I encouraged him to get on it. When I first had the one wheel, I had just like the factory rail, so I had a factory fender over the tire, and he was just a little
Mm-hmm.
pup, so he'd kind of stand on the fender and ride with me. And then as he got better and better with it, I started having him try it alone. And then I switched over to WTF rails where I couldn't use the fender, so he really had to figure it out how he had to stand on it. It's a lot of treats, a lot of walking right beside him, a lot of running right beside him as they start to
Mm-hmm.
take off. But it's just mostly patience. I have found
Yeah.
out it's a lot of baby steps and figuring it out.
Yeah.
My dogs are kind of lucky. For a living, I do train dogs,
Yeah.
so I do kind of have the understanding of how dogs' brains work. So it's just kind of something everybody in this area knows me by.
Yeah.
Just training my dogs and them always being with me wherever I go.
Oh, that's cool. I'm wondering now what happens if a cat or squirrel gets attention? Just deviate straight chasing? Well, on the
They
one.
they'll watch it, but they won't step off the board. Chappie's a little dangerous on an e-skate sometimes because he'll see one or another dog, like a female,
Yeah.
and he'll turn
Yeah.
around while he's on the board. So he's a
Ah.
little too confident and he'll spin on the board, which
Ah.
that's the way to get speed wobbles when you got 60 pounds spinning in a circle underneath you. Even if you're doing 10, those wobbles kick in real quick.
Yeah, I can imagine. I was thinking back to the one wheel to be honest. I can imagine him just going off on his own and chasing cats
Chase
and
someone
squirrels
down.
and
Yeah, I can see him
yeah,
definitely doing that.
yeah,
He likes squirrels and his bunnies for sure.
yeah, and bitches, I guess, isn't it? Female dogs, by the sounds of it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
They're good
Cool.
boys. They're good boys.
So you're riding the Propel generally now? We were chatting about earlier with the real estate of the deck.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Are you riding the Propel boards generally now? We were chatting earlier about the size of the deck for the dogs to come on
Yeah,
board.
all I own are actual Propel boards. I got the in Denver too, and then I got a Ruckus. I am running the hybrid system on it now, and then I got the Pivot GT as well.
What's the hybrid system you were talking about, man? I'm
So
intrigued.
the Ruckus, it has the ADT trucks, which have that
Yes.
automatic dampener, and then they have
Yeah.
a TKP version.
Ah.
My Ruckus, I got the ADT in the front and then a TKP in the back.
I'm with you now. So you've got a hybrid between the two.
Yep. So I can just stiffen my back's kind of set at a certain level to drag behind me, and then I can adjust the ADT on where I want it loose or tight for higher speeds.
I've got you. Yeah, eliminates the wobbles and yeah, sounds like a good plan. So I know a lot of people struggled initially, didn't they, dialing those in, but hybrid works well if you miss the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I like the Ruckus's deck for me, but like I was saying, with riding the dogs, that wider deck of the Pivot just gives them more room. It gives me more room. I can move my feet around without stepping on their tail or anything like that.
Yeah. We don't want that, do we? So yeah, that probably makes sense. So you don't get to ride on your own at all now. It's always the dogs riding with you as well.
Yep.
Yep. How about group rides? Do you get on group rides there in Virginia? Is it much of a
Oh
scene?
yeah. We every Thursday during the summer, especially, there's a actual bicycle group that all of us PEV guys join. We ride all over downtown Richmond for about an hour and a half. Kind of take over the streets. It's hundreds of us, kind of taking it over. If Beaver's not with me, because every once in a while I'd like to go out and play, people, that's all I hear the whole ride is, "Where's Beaver? Where's Beaver?" To where it's like, I don't even try anymore. He's got to go to the group rides. But we have an actually pretty large group here in Richmond. We have our own little PEV group. We're all about, as long as it's PEV, come ride with us. We don't care if it's a uni, one wheel. We even have some like Surons and those types of bikes that ride with us every once in a while. But like we'll run all over the Richmond area as a group, just tearing up either trails or just hitting the streets and the river.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. It's good you've got a big gang of you to go out with.
Oh yeah. It's real nice, and we get people from DC coming down because we're only like a 2.5, 3 hour drive from DC. So people from DC will come down and ride with us and check out our area. A bunch of the group guys in the group, that's kind of where they started, was riding up in DC a lot. And then just slowly but surely, we've all kind of come together. So we decided to start up a group of ourselves down here and try getting group rides going. And it's pretty active group, I must say. That group chat that they have, it's nonstop. People talking. Where's everybody at? Let's go ride. And they're riding at 3 a.m., 3 p.m. It doesn't matter. That group, there's someone usually riding.
It's amazing you can jump on a ride if you're in the mood, I guess, then, isn't it? Chatting about DC, I think they've got a big weekend coming up now, haven't they? Is it the Groundings I'm hearing about on Facebook?
I know they had a big ride. I want to say like a week or two ago, there was a bigger ride going on. I think there's another about to come. I think this Saturday, actually, there's a big group ride happening up there.
Yeah, it's mad kind of across the pond here, but we get to hear about it happening, you know?
Yeah. I know there's probably a couple of guys that there's a guy named Beezy that rides with me. He's probably watching actually because he knows about this. He's the one that kind of got Richmond's group going because he knows so many guys up in DC. I think he might be going to it.
Is that Beezy Bot, I think? Beezy Bot?
Beezy Bot, yep, that's exactly what we're talking about. Yep.
I've seen some of his stuff.
We call him President Beezy around here because he's the one that kind of got the whole group thing idea going and things like that.
Right. Every area needs somebody like that, doesn't it? To sort of get everyone gelling and out riding.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think I've seen he was at the ESK8 I've seen some stuff with him out there.
Yeah, yeah. Which I went to ESK8 last year. He was supposed to go, but unfortunately he did some damage to a leg right in his uni, so he had to take ESK8 off. I
Okay.
think he's wanting to go next year. I'm gonna find a way to get Beaver to come with me next year, so we can do the group ride in Vegas Strip with Beaver riding down the board with me.
Oh, sounds like quite a sight. I'm sure you'll love the lights. Um, so would you have to travel overland taking Beaver with you? I guess a plane's tricky for dogs in the States, or
It's difficult to fly with them. Um,
yeah.
and I really don't want to put them in a crate under the plane and travel that way. So I'd
Yeah.
probably have to look at driving across country. Um,
Okay.
so it just take more days to get there, more days to get back.
So we are talking days and days of driving then to get
Yeah, it'd
to.
take me about 2.5 probably to drive all the way to Vegas.
Oh, fair play. Yeah, it's so big out there, the States, isn't it? Everything takes such a long time. I think in the UK, the longest drive we could probably do would be maybe 8, 10 hours. And then you've got from the south to the north or something along those lines.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, it's pretty short. You can get to everywhere kind of easy,
Mm-hmm.
unless you want to go over to Europe, then we got the water to contend with.
And like we can't fly with our boards, so like you got to mail those to Vegas a
Yeah,
week prior. So then you have a week of not riding your board because you're gonna sit around
yeah,
and wait for ESK8.
yeah. That is a big issue, isn't it? It's always getting those batteries. Planes that don't like it. I suppose it's good you've got more than one board. You can maybe send the one and then ride one of the others.
Yeah, that's what I did this year. Is I sent out my Ruckus because it's my fancy board, I call it. I went and got all the trucks anodized to match my grip tape that I have on it. Um, and then I have Lancer's extra wide wheels on it. So they're super the bright red and fancy looking tires and wheels on it. So I was like,
Nice.
that one's going to go to Vegas with me. And then I had the in Denver here then that I was riding.
Yeah, got you. Yeah, oh, here we go. Craig Taylor saying good day there and all. Good day, Craig. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. The YouTuber. Um, oh yeah, Brian Taylor. Yeah, Dickie and
That's
Beaver.
Beezy Bot right there. There he is.
Yeah, yeah. Might have heard us talking about him. I
Yeah,
think I saw
he
him
is must
on
be
it.
burning.
I think I saw him on an MBS recently. He's got one of the new is it electric MBS boards, the Agent.
I don't know what he all has. His like
Okay.
half his house is just PEV stacked in there.
Sounds
Who
like
knows what
heaven.
he's on?
Sounds like heaven. And we got Scott there again. Another. Oh, yeah. Good day, Scott. Everyone's coming in. Everyone's interested in the dogs.
Everybody's in. Beaver, come
Yeah.
on. Come say hi to the crowd. That they're all here to see you, not me, man.
Yeah.
You're the cool one. Sit.
Beaver. Happy chappy there.
Yep, Beaver and Chappy Chat.
They're
Black
living the
out.
dream.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I wonder what goes through their heads when they're riding these escapes on one wheels. Is it similar to us, or they having a totally different feet? We'll never know, I guess, will we? That's
I've noticed since he's been riding like the past 6 months, he's really, I mean, maturity, he's only 2, so he's a baby.
uh-huh.
But when he really matured on the board, he started doing things like in the car, wanting to stick his nose out the wind. So I think they really like that breeze hitting him on the board, hitting that face up, things like that. Line.
Yeah, that makes sense. Did I
But he
hear you say
doesn't like
you
to sit on the couch. This is not his favorite thing to do right here. This one likes
he
to
wants
just
that
go all the time.
he wants that couch to be moving, doesn't he? Did I hear you
Oh
say
yeah.
he wears goggles when he rides? Put goggles on for the eyes, was it?
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
So like on sunny days, I'll put those on to kind of give them a tint. And then like in the spring when it's super a lot of pollen in the air, to
Mm,
help just keep his eyes from getting dried out.
that's cool.
Oh yeah, he's even
They
got hats that we can have him put on that attach to the goggles, so he's wearing a hat. And oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah. So yeah, I was just about to say helmets. I guess that's difficult for dogs, isn't it? It's hard to get a helmet to fit.
His size, yes. Like if I had a little itty bitty, like a Yorkshire Terrier, they make helmets
Mm-hmm.
for small dogs, but they don't really make them for these larger, big, thick heads. Which this is
Okay.
more of a dog that's going to ride on a skateboard than a Yorkie. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I would love to see a brand maybe look at getting helmets for pets, things like that to keep them safe. Because a lot of people
Yeah.
ride their bicycles with their dogs in a basket, or in a cart
True.
behind them. Because like my wife's got an e-bike and she's got a cart, so she can drag one of the dogs behind her if she needs to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Maybe that's the gap in the market then. More dog helmets.
Yep.
Uh, do they ever go out for walks like regular dogs, just to do the business and have a stroll around their neighborhood?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Um, like Beaver, I mean, he's so good at it. Like we'll stop in a group ride. We'll stop at an intersection, have to wait for the light. I can tell him, go do your business. He'll jump off, and if I start leaving, I just tell him his commands to ride. He'll just run up and jump on that board while it's moving, and we just take off.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, we need
But
to
it
see
just
more
takes.
video.
I mean, like I was telling earlier, it's all about being patient and just doing work over and over and over.
Oh yeah. Scott's on board with the helmets. You thinks 1,000 helmets you get on the dog. Dog.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
There's
So
like
if
a
anybody
whole.
knows, if there's a helmet company watching, here's your opportunity to get into the
Yeah.
pet industry. Because
There's a
we're gonna make
whole
a
new.
big thing about pets and boards.
It's a whole new segment, isn't it? It's a whole new business
Yeah,
and
it
an
is.
add-on. Yeah, that's cool. Wow, I'm
Yeah,
still
it'd be
getting my head
great.
around. Yeah, still getting my head around it. I've not. I can't say I've seen any animals riding boards in my area, so people need to get onto this. Oh yeah,
Yeah, we
Suki's
definitely.
saying yeah, e-skateboards for
Yeah.
pets. Again, I think I'm still worried about that remote and their paws. I can see the one wheel, and there used to be an e-skate with like a foot pad sensor kind of vibe. So maybe something along those lines to ride them on
Oh,
their own.
or
Yeah.
a double trigger remote where your finger's the pet and your thumb is your board, so you can help control yours and theirs at the same time.
Ah, yeah, yeah,
That way, you're not holding two different remotes controlling it. It just be in one remote,
yeah.
where it's kind of you got to buy this board and this board because they link together. One's for you, one's for your pet.
Wow.
So
Yeah, I can see
yeah,
you've given this a bit of thought. I can see there. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's something you know. I know everywhere I go, people are constantly pointing at him. Um, it's like I was talking to Suki before we all got on here, and I was like, I was debating if I just wanted my dogs on the screen, me just sitting behind the camera talking, so everybody thinks that that's my dog's voice, because people pay more attention to me, that's for sure.
Yeah, we have to do that next time. What we got here? We'll have two big on-off buttons on the mini skate. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, Suki's definitely on board with this. I can tell. I know Suki's quite a cat fan, so maybe she's thinking for her cats.
yep, yep. Hey, I'm all for all pets, except for snakes. I don't think we should have snakes on skateboards, but that's just because I'm afraid of them. Um,
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I just don't do skates, but I think it'd be cool to have a parrot ride around with a parrot on your shoulder. I
Yeah, yeah, I
mean,
can definitely see that working. Yeah, parrot for sure, isn't it? Um,
yeah.
fish might be an issue. Take
Well, you can put them in a water bottle.
yeah, a little bottle that's contained that's not going to slosh around and spill. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, there's kind of no limit to this, really, is there? Spiders, all kinds of options.
yeah, yeah.
Tortoises might be a little slow.
I had a rabbit once that he would ride a old school longboard, pushboard. Like we would set
No
him on
way.
it, kind of give it a push, and he would ride it a little bit. And then he would jump off. We had a leash attached to him so he couldn't escape. But yeah, he wouldn't last long on it. But we had a rabbit riding one once, me and my daughter.
It's funny you say that. I've got a couple of rabbits in my backyard here, so maybe I'll have to try them on that. That'll be my introduction to this.
Right.
Where we got Suki Senior used to ride with my snails in a mini tank. Wow, so
There,
Suki's already into pet riding.
look. Look, you're already innovating. Look at this. You're already doing.
Yeah. Anyone else in the comments ride with their pets? Please let us
Right?
know.
Yeah.
This is a whole new world opening up that I wasn't aware of.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
And,
fun.
we can always look at making a one of these of how to get your dog or your cat started on a board, to where we can kind of get people more and more out there running with their pets. Because I actually used a longboard with Beaver even, as a puppy, just letting them play on it and jump on it, getting used to the feel of the wheels moving, get rid of the sound fear of wheels moving the bearings and all that. Because some dogs, they just don't like that high pitched noise that it makes. Our ears aren't picking it up, but theirs do.
I noticed that when I'm out riding my board and I come across a dog, sometimes that high pitched sound of the motor even they're not keen on.
Yep.
They're hearing these different drivers, isn't it?
Yeah. And a lot of people think they can outrun a dog. And I mean, I've had dogs beside me that were, personally mine, so I wasn't worried about it, them bite me, but they're running up in the 30 plus miles an hour. Really, I found the best thing is when I see a reactive dog to my boards, motors, even though it's on the one wheels, I just stop and gun off of it. If it's dead, they're going to calm down. And it kind of makes it just safer for everybody that way.
Yeah, I'd go along with that as well. I always try and slow down and sort of make a friend with the dog and wait for them to chill
I've even
out.
let some people's dogs come up and sniff the board and all that. And it kind of seemed to calm them down because they realized it wasn't something that's going to just be crazy and attack them.
Yeah. I was out riding this evening, funny enough, and I came across some horses. So I had to sort of stop for those and let them get familiar and pass. I was out in a country lane in my way and came across a couple of those. The thing that they used to seeing, I guess. Oh, here we go. We've got James Lewis Monius and ESK8 pets are awesome. Sounds like he's down with it.
Yeah. Sounds like we need to get a group going and have like a Guinness World Record of most pets riding in a group ride together.
Yeah. And then the most pets on a PEV, whichever. I was telling you earlier about friends got one of these huge surf style skateboards, really, really long. You've got a lot of real estate to get a load on there. EUC might be interesting. I guess a parrot on the shoulder would work, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I mean, a cat could ride an EUC because he could ride right there in between the legs. It'd be small enough. Yeah.
The world is our lobster with this, really, isn't it? There's a whole lot of options.
Who would have thought pets and PEVs?
I didn't know it was such a big thing. I didn't even know I was going to be talking about this tonight. It's a wild world we're living in.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Never a dull moment.
So, I mean, I never thought in the 80s and 90s when I was growing up, I would have never thought what we have now would be possible.
Yeah. I hear you.
I've never been so jealous of teenagers in my life where they can, as a teenager with no worries, be on an e-skate zinging around. I would have died for that when I was a kid. That would have been amazing.
Yeah, I've had a similar thought myself. I don't think I'd have kind of quite believed it if you told me back when I was a teenager what would be possible now, And it's just the norm for these kids growing up now, isn't it,
Yeah.
Maybe it's not such a big deal to them because it's already possible. I don't know.
Gear does not exist for animals skateboard gear. But you could probably easily make one. I mean, I see James is there asking that.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they make gear for rappelling, parachuting with dogs. Obviously, ballistic gear for dogs for like military, police dogs. So I'm sure there's a way you could probably fiberglass or plastic mold something to match like a ballistic vest or something like that to protect their ribs.
So, what else? Oh yeah, James is saying about getting chased. I don't know if he saw what we were saying earlier. Maybe just slow down and stop, isn't it, and make friends with them.
I mean, if you have cupcakes, you might want to actually go a little bit faster because they're going after those cupcakes. They ain't going after that e-skate.
Just drop them behind you and let them.
Yeah, just start throwing some cupcakes. Treat it like Mario Kart. Just throw a cupcake at him and keep riding.
Yeah. Just make sure they're not. Then oh, here we go. It's for pets and owners. Yeah, Suki
Yeah.
could be a thing. Yeah, we had a
Maybe
big
that's
event.
something we could be talking about for ESK8 having a little, pet pet area for them.
Yeah, they like to have some unusual races there, don't they? So maybe that could be the different one this year for them.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
a
a little
date has been in. It's not.
little
Yeah,
pet
I
race
don't
would be
think.
fun.
Yeah, I know they get the humans running to the one race, don't they, rather than riding the PVs. I haven't heard a date this year yet for ESKCon. Have you heard anything, Dickie? I don't think a date's been announced yet.
I haven't heard a date announced yet. No.
No. A few of us are
Hopefully,
planning
it's
to
in
get
the
out.
end of March area again. The weather was beautiful out there this year. It was in the 80s and not too hot, not too chilly in any sort of way.
Yeah, just perfect weather. Yeah, looking forward to that. It's the fifth year this year, isn't it? I believe. Maybe the fifth.
But yeah, it'll be good times. Oh, boys.
What? What?
Make a beaver
See,
board. That's what we're gonna make boards for pets, and we're gonna call it the beaver board.
yeah, that rhymes, doesn't it? It works.
It works. And
It,
beavers love wood, so we gotta make all the decks wood decks.
for sure. Here we go. Eastgate tag. America shell cushions. Oh,
That would be yeah. I'm trying to get our group here in Richmond to do like a war games. So we got those little gel guns a lot of us have to shoot those little gel balls out, and
okay.
kind of like a capture the flag situation across the city of Richmond on our PEVs. We've all kind of chatted about that. I think that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, it's all these different ideas, isn't it? Rather than just out and out racing, It's kind of it's not everyone's bag, is it? It's good to do different things.
Oh, Suki's over here asking hard questions.
Ah,
Oh, if science failed, what would the title of a book about me be? Oh man, I really don't know. That's a hard one there. Um, I've had quite an interesting life, so it'd be really hard. I've actually only been skating for about 5, 6 years period. Um, Before that, I just had a different lifestyle. I was doing a lot more canine work then, so it was a lot of in the woods, doing search and rescue. Before that, it was just raising my kid, and then high school before that, in which I was crazy. I was raised by a teacher and a cop, so I like to push buttons as much as I could, knowing who my parents were. But I guess you could teach an old dog new tricks would be the name,
I
because
like it.
I keep getting older, but I keep learning new things, new ways to be able to kind of relax and learn how to do that. Riding skateboards is probably the most relaxing thing I can find to do. Throwing some tunes, me and my dog take off and just shut off the world for a while. But I'd say the blurb would be I am no different than Peter Pan. There's no reason to fully grow up. Always be looking for new adventures in life. Um, I'm called Peter Pan a lot by people I work with, because I'm always joking around, wanting to have fun, whether it's serious or not. Um, but
Sounds
yeah,
great.
yeah, I'm definitely a kid at heart. I may be in my mid 40s, but I'm still 15 when it comes down to what I want to do, have fun all the time.
Yeah, growing up's overrated, I think, isn't it? It's always nice to have fun.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. Being an adult's way overrated. Um, Knowing what I know now, when I was 15, I would not have had half the thoughts I had if I wish I was grown up.
Mm.
No. Always looking for that adventure and fun, positive in life's the way to go. Keeping that in heart's the way to be.
Yeah, I agree, Dickie. That sounds great. Well, I think a lot of us who are into Escape and different PVs, we'd agree with that. It's awesome.
Yeah,
Well, I'm glad you're
yeah.
having such a lot of fun with it. Escape pole vaulting is what I need to try. Yeah, have you seen that? I, I've seen some people doing that online, pole vaulting, because it gives them obviously the speed to get over that pole.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Jousting might be a little bit more fun on like unicycles, though. I will say that. That'd be definitely an event I would definitely want to go see for a fact. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I can see that work, and I've heard mention of that before as well. Yeah, but interesting to see where this is going to end up. Oh, here we go. Sicky's back with a bit more of a serious question. Can you think of any suggestions to make this ruckus better, or is it already perfect for you?
I would love to see the new Palm remote that they have. Oh man, I'd love to have that ability on the Ruckus. And I would like to see like an opportunity to put street wheels, like the Mad 125s, on the Ruckus. Right now, their axles are 10 millimeters, so it's just not doable. But if there was a way to put an 8 millimeter axle on that truck instead, where you could just slap on some Mad wheels and hit those street urethane wheels, I think that board would be amazing. I would love to put urethanes on that board.
I've got a feeling there's a way you can do that. There's a certain kind of bearing which reduces the size from a 10 down.
I can't find a 10 by 22 bearing, and that's what size you would need. They make an 8 by 22, but I can't find a 10 by 22.
Have you heard of it? I might be wrong on this one, but I got a feeling there's a company in the UK that does them, but maybe I'll have a chat about that afterwards. Yeah. I'm pretty sure tramper boards make those bearings. I've seen other people chatting about it. So yeah, if they get them, then it might be possible to get them over in the States.
Yeah.
The Palm remote, I think they're going to do it retrospectively, aren't they? I heard, Pal. They are meant to be making it for you guys. So hopefully, what the two things you hope for will happen.
Yeah, I'm hoping. That's one thing I love about the Sigma. I checked it out when I was at ESK8. I rode the Sigma, and just that remote, the quality of it was just top notch, and then just the way it fit in your hand was so comfortable, and the big screen where you could really see what's going on. E-scooter bearings are larger, 10 millimeter. Use them on my side e-skate car. E-skater bearings, man. I should have brought a pen and paper for this one. I remember that. Check them out.
Yeah, man. Oh, this is cool. Well, a lot of fun. Lovely chatting with you.
Yes, definitely. It was a good time.
I like the idea of your book, the title and the blurb. I'm down with that. I look forward to reading it at some point. And thanks for coming on the show, Dickie. And,
yeah, definitely. Yeah. And maybe we could do one of these. I can talk to our whole group, and maybe we can get one to where we got Richmond PEV as a group out here chatting about how the group makes the difference in the community of the e-skate world and the PEV world. You know, and how we can get more of our younger generation started now. I skate with a 4-year-old. He shreds like there's no tomorrow on his e-skate right next to his dad. So, you know, here at Richmond, we are about getting that community of the younger ones started. So, yeah, maybe I could chat with Suki and you someday, and we could get the whole group over here, at least half of them, to where we all kind of talk about, you know, how much a group ride really means the difference of safety and numbers to just that camaraderie you get with all your friends out there just shredding the streets.
Yeah, it is a lovely feeling it riding with like-minded people as opposed to solo. It's good in a different way. Yeah, I'm down for that. Awesome. Lovely chatting with you. Enjoy the rest of your evening. What time is it out there, by the way?
It's about to be 4 o'clock here.
Okay.
I'll start getting things prepped. We got a group ride at 7 p.m. tonight, so I'll start getting things prepped for that, charging up.
Oh, brilliant. Well, you have fun on your group ride. And where's James Senior? He's got bearings, man. Here we go. So yeah, I think he's used the bearings we were chatting about. That's made it possible. So we'll definitely look into those. And we'll look forward to having you on the show again, Dickie.
Yes, definitely. It was great meeting you guys, and I'll see you next time, hopefully.